And with the devil on the top, I feel there's it is literally, guys, it's almost for me like the shadows and lights coming to surface. So with the devil on the top, I feel like that. Like there are some shadows coming to the surface that perhaps you haven't realized before, or perhaps they are so in the surface right now, the shadows that okay, so I'm getting two things now. One is that perhaps there's some shadows like coming up for you in a way that it's almost like you didn't know those shadows existed, and you just like you're still trying to figure out what those shadows are. And for someone else, for some, remember it's collective, so a bunch of energy. So, and for someone else, there's this feeling that the shadow, you're actually letting the shadow to be visible, to be on top. So you can actually do the healing because the star, did I show the card? Because the star is actually about that, to heal. And so like it's almost like you're actually perhaps putting yourself in some situations that maybe in the past you avoided. And so now you can actually like understand how you can handle in the situation. Perhaps you were learning a little bit of your shadows, right? But maybe there were some things that you kind of had to go through to actually put those things to actually work on them, right? Because we also, when we're working with our shadows, we also need to regulate our nervous system. So we usually regulate our nervous system when those situations happen, and then we act in a different way. So we can tell our nervous system that the old ways they don't work. So for someone, I feel it could be that you're letting actually the shadows show up so you can actually know what you can heal. This is awesome. I'm saying like this is a really interesting energy, to be quite honest. Okay, so I'll get an advice for you right now. I put the devil and the star back in the deck.